Should I put my glasses down here so you feel a little bit more personal to me? Hi! Very, very, very little special vlog today. I knew that I would want to make this video as soon as the opportunity came to me. I'm surprised that it's here, to be completely honest. Like, it does not feel real. I am getting my vaccine. I want to make this video today to not only encourage my followers and whoever is watching this video to get their vaccine if they are able to, but I also want to vlog like the effects that I have after, proof that I'm not chipped. A little bit of a background. Oh, did I break a nail? I can't do that on the day of my vaccine. That's fucking, it's supposed to be a good day. A little bit of a background on everything. My mom is the most immunocompromised person in our entire family. She is a cancer survivor. She's still considered a cancer patient. So we obviously took her as a priority. Her doctors took her as a priority. But I was struggling big time in our area to get a vaccine for her. It was weird because we knew all these people who were getting their vaccines and we're not having any issue with it. And I was like, why is it such a struggle to get my immunocompromised mother, who fits into the current category, to get her vaccine? Like, it just didn't make sense to me. Whenever there were any heavy snow days, I would call all of the pharmacies in our area to see if anybody had canceled their appointments, if they had an open spot. I ended up calling 30 different places to try and get her a vaccine. But overall, a lot of people were very helpful and tried to put my mom on a waiting list, which I was so grateful for. I think we waited maybe 2 to 3 weeks, maybe. I told my mom, I was like, you have to answer. Stop being so loud. I told my mom, you have to answer literally every single phone call that you get, even the ones that are like, hi, we've been trying to reach you about your car's warranty. Got a phone call from a pharmacy saying that they have a vaccine available, which was a miracle because it was in the news that people were traveling from Florida to our area to get vaccines because our area was doing such a good job at distributing them. And then we get a call a few days later saying that they did not get the shipment of the vaccines like they were expecting because of the snow. My mom can no longer get her vaccine. They'll give her a call when they have another opportunity. I think maybe a week passes by, she gets a call, she can get her vaccine. I'm like, right on, get the vaccine, girl. We go, it's amazing. They're so kind in there. Process was super easy. My mom had 0 complications. She had 0 symptoms. Well, she felt tired the next day. She said that when she woke up the next day, she was very tired and just wanted to nap, and that was it. I asked them, like, oh, are you guys like still doing the waiting list? Like, how is this whole thing going? And they're like, actually, we just got such a huge shipment in of the vaccines. We actually have so many extras. Like, we are taking a lot of people in right now. Asked them which phase they were doing, and my stepdad and I happened to qualify. So I was like, all right, put me on that list. That was a Saturday. 4 days later, I get a call that they want to schedule us for today, Monday. I know there's gonna be a lot of frustrated people though in the comments. I get it. It's extremely frustrating, and I felt really, really frustrated and even bitter when my mom couldn't get a vaccine because I was like, how are all these different people getting vaccines? But then I remembered they're in different areas, they're in different states, and also every single pharmacy decides to run it differently. Like, some pharmacies will do all of their appointments online, and my pharmacy is not doing anything online. They're simply going by the waiting list. We couldn't get one in through her doctors, we couldn't get one in through like our health network. Like, it really genuinely depends state by state. Quite literally, I know people who are able to get one just like that. I know people who are getting them from their colleges. It's just genuinely so different from area to area. So if you're trying to get your parents a vaccine or yourself a vaccine, or someone who qualifies right now in your state, some different pharmacies have like a method to their madness of like all the different times that they basically like reload all the times that you can schedule a vaccine. It just genuinely really, really depends. I am getting Moderna, meaning that I am getting another vaccine in 4 weeks. I'm just so relieved because after today, pretty much my immediate family will be vaccinated, my grandparents. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna be living my life any differently and not taking the panty seriously. Still gonna be double masking, still going to be being careful. Maybe I'll go inside a grocery store more often now. I don't know. Also, I'm not driving with my stepdad because we took separate cars, and he doesn't know how to get to this location, so I don't know where he is. Oh, Adam. Double mask, ladies. We don't trust anyone. Mom, why are you calling? I'm getting my vaccine.
Have a seat right there, okay? cute.
My mom was right. You are gentle.
All right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'm a vaccinated lady. Well, half. I was like, can I please record and take a video for my grandma because she really wanted to see. My grandma might want to see. It wasn't a complete lie. You guys are now my grandma. It doesn't feel real. Like, I don't think it's like hit me yet that, you know, after a literal year of doing this, I'm vaccinated. In 4 days, it'll be officially 1 year since I have moved back home from college. One of the pharmacists asked me how I got my driver's license to look so good. What can I say? I'm just a cutie. At least I was when I was 17. I sent a photo to my mom, and then I was like, do you want me to pick you up pho? And she's like, yes. I was like, you're not gonna say anything about me getting the vaccine? My stepdad got his first, and then he got to leave. You have to like wait 15 minutes after you get your vaccine. I think they just check to see if you have any like adverse reactions at all. So you just kind of have to chill in there. It did not hurt at all, but then again, the woman who is doing mine is immaculate, and my mom even said that it didn't hurt for her, and what a great experience. Now I'm getting celebratory pho. Yes, I'm getting pho. Got really awful news. Pho is closed, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do now. How am I gonna get the vaccine and not even get a celebratory bowl of pho? Despicable. Hi guys, it's many hours later and I turned on my lamp for you. About like 12:30 a.m. right now. So it's been over 12 hours since I've gotten the vaccy. I've done a lot today. I recorded a whole other video and I also recorded my podcast. I came home after the vaccine and I was just super tired. I wanted to just lay down and I kind of had a headache, whatever. Then I was fine. My arm, I have a very high pain tolerance and it does hurt, okay? I can only lift up my arm like that much. It feels like all this, it just really hurts. I made the mistake of not taking like a Motrin or a Tylenol because I was like, I don't need that. I should have taken one. Now it's many hours later. I feel like I'm just going through some like minor chills. I'm really cold and then I'm really hot. I don't have a fever. My temperature is completely normal. My eyes though, when I looked into the mirror, they're just really red and like glazed over and I'm just really tired. I'm assuming that this is all from the vaccine, although I do tend to feel like shit very often. So, but it all feels worth it though, because that just means that my body is doing what it's supposed to be doing and the vaccine is working, so I'm not really complaining. I need to sleep, but my lips, they look luscious. Look, I can make a little heart out of my lips. Cute. I'm gonna go to bed. I've been to Florida like once. Guess who's a half vaccinated woman? It's me. Okay, so it's now Saturday and I got the vaccine on Monday and I'm here to confirm I have not been chipped. Jeff Bezos does not suddenly look really sexy to me. I don't really feel like there's a GPS underneath my skin. I don't know, I'm feeling good. Feeling healthy, feeling excited because guess what? Caring is cool. I look like a little egg. I'll actually get into eggs. Let's actually get right into the topic because eggs are gonna come up in this story very shortly. Okay, got my vaccy Monday. I filmed that night and then the day after I was in no mood to film. Okay, I just was not feeling my hottest, okay? I feel hot a lot of the time. Look at me. I just wasn't feeling hot in those moments, you know? I was feeling tired. I felt like every single hour I felt different. Like it was not a consistent feeling. One hour I was feeling really fatigued. The next hour I felt like I was having chills. And the next hour I felt like I was getting like fever eyes. Like, you know, when your eyes feel like you have a fever. I just felt different like every single hour, but it wasn't anything like drastic. And then I had to go to the doctor for a completely unrelated reason. I went to the doctor because I have a suspicion that I have tummy problems. Wow, shocker. I know. Who would have thought? I went expecting for them to get me a gastroscopy so that they could stick a camera down my throat or up my ass. I don't know, whichever one they felt was right. Neither felt right to me, but I was just kind of like, help me. And then my doctor was like, no, we're not gonna do that just yet, but you do have to cut out all of these foods. Spicy food and tomato sauce. And that's really disappointing considering that my entire diet is Gigi Hadid's spicy vodka pasta. So I have been adjusting. I told my doctor I have a really hard time eating breakfast. I just have no desire to eat breakfast in the morning. I have no appetite. What do? I literally said to her, what do you recommend that I eat? And she looks at me and smiles. I could tell that she smiled underneath her mask and she goes, eggs. Eggs are so good. You just get a little hard-boiled egg and just a little bit of salt and pepper and just egg. It's so good for you, so much protein, egg. Egg is really, really good for you. You should really eat an egg. You'll feel so good. Egg. And I just could not help but laugh underneath my mask because I am allergic to egg. So I didn't even correct her. I didn't even say anything because I was just like, there's literally no point. This woman is so passionate about eggs. This has nothing to do with the vaccine. The point is that when I went to the doctor, I had a low fever. And guess what? I went to bed early. The next day I woke up, felt completely normal, back to my regular self, which is still sluggish and tired and still not eating eggs. So, but you know what? Throughout this entire thing, I never once was like, oh my God, I regret getting the vaccine because I feel like shit. No, no, no. Because the entire time I was like, thank God I got the vaccine. Because now I feel great knowing that I'm not gonna kill myself or kill anyone else. When I first got the vaccine on Monday, I was like, wow, I know a lot of people who have not gotten their vaccine yet. I'm probably one of the first people in my friend group to get the vaccine. So this is really cool that I am able, you know, to get it and post on YouTube because not a lot of people have it. Like a lot of people are gonna be interested in this video. Now it's literally less than a week later and so many people are able to get the vaccine now because of the new rollout plans and so many people getting vaccinated. I think 4.7 million people got vaccinated today, which is incredible. So this video might not be that exciting, but that's okay because I hope it encourages one of you guys to at least get the vaccine if you were thinking of not getting it. It's just incredible that my whole family is able to at least have their first dose so far right now, because regardless if we would have gotten it, you know, this week, we would have been able to get it later on in the week. So yes, like I said, I wasn't able to get it through my doctor at the time, but I was able to get it through a pharmacy. Every state has different policies. Every state is in different phases. So I recommend looking into what your pharmacy is able to do. And if you qualify, please go get one. I know that there are so many people with the mentality of, I qualify for the vaccine, but I don't want to take it because I'm going to take it away from someone else. No, there are so many vaccines. There are enough to go around, and there will be enough to go around. Everyone by May 1st, if you're 18 or older, you can get the vaccine. There are plenty to go around. I know a few weeks ago it felt like, oh my God, our high-risk parents can't even get a hold of one. I was stressed out before, and now it's just so easy to get one if you qualify. If you are eligible, go get yours because you are helping save someone else's life, potentially who isn't able to get the vaccine, and you are preventing them from getting sick. I saw a question previously pop up in my videos like, how is me getting the vaccine helpful if I'm healthy, I'm not a high-risk person? You getting a vaccine is helping contribute to herd immunity. When majority of the population is immune to a virus, it helps slow down the spread of that virus to people who cannot get the vaccine or people who are really high risk. First of all, you think you might be fine if you get COVID, which you don't know that. A lot of people who were low risk have very severe symptoms and lifelong lasting effects. It's not worth it. Additionally, you are helping protect someone who isn't able to get the vaccine, or like I said, someone who is high risk. From my understanding, what I've been reading is that by getting the vaccine, you are practically eliminating the chance of hospitalization, severe symptoms, and death. So yeah, you could still get COVID when you get the vaccine, but you may be asymptomatic, you may have very mild symptoms, but you won't die, you won't go to the hospital. It is so crucial that you go and get your COVID vaccine. I know a lot of people in my life who were able to get theirs. They've either had very similar reactions to me or way less. I'm so excited that I have my first dose. I'm so excited that I have a guaranteed second dose, and I am so excited that I will still be remaining safe after my second shot. But you'll still catch me wearing a mask because it is still important to wear a mask out in public. Also, if you plan on commenting something stupid down below, thank you for the engagement. Make sure that you leave this video a like because it helps me out so much. Also, leave a comment if you have any questions about my process, symptoms, any of that. I don't know how much help I may be, but I'd be happy to answer them down below, and we have an awesome community in the comments, so I'm sure other people who may have been vaccinated already can answer some of your questions too. Make sure that you subscribe if you want to be nasty. If not, you're disgusting. Also, make sure you have your bell notifications on so you know every single time I post, or else you are gross. If you want to follow me on my other social media like Instagram, Twitter, Depop, Spotify, it's just at Nicole Rafiee. And if you want to follow me on my TikTok, it's at Nikki Nasty. Thank you so much to healthcare workers for this entire year. Thank you to nurses. Thank you to the scientists who have created this vaccine. Thank you to the people who are distributing the vaccine. Thank you to people who are still taking this pandemic seriously. Without all of you, then we would not be here where we are today, and I'm so grateful. It's crazy to me that it's been a year. It's been exactly 1 year and 1 day since I moved back home from college, and it's just insane that here we are with a vaccy. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm so happy I have one, and I hope that you can get yours soon. So please get one when you can, and I love you, and get the vaccy, and goodbye, and I love you, and get the vaccy, and bye.